Hello everybody, Luma's here from Failing at Gaming. Back to our Pokémon Sapphire Typelocke challenge. Just chilling out in the hot sand. Make sure I got a nice well-rounded tan from the volcano. How's everybody doing today? If you've not got one of our Typelocke challenges before, the basic rules is that we can only catch the first Pokemon we encounter of each type. If the Pokemon escapes or faints, it's gone forever. And if any of our Pokemon that we've caught faint in battle, they're also gone forever. There's no revives here. Pokemon centers are only for wounded Pokemon, not fainted Pokemon. So we have a limited number of Pokemon to get through the entire game with. I think we've got all of our catches except for Ice now. Is this Obsidian's fight? I guess it probably is. So far we're almost bowling a perfect game. We've not lost any Pokemon, and the only failed catch we had was an Abra for our Psychic catch. But we got a Lunatone as our Rock catch, so we still do have a Psychic type. So I think the next thing on our quest is to go after the normal type gym where our father reigns. But we've got some not the most balanced leveling of our team. We're trying to catch up some of the Pokemon that's not seen as much action. Some of which should be very good for the upcoming gym, so our Rock type, our Ghost type, our Fighting type. We're figuring the next gym probably has like level 30s. The last gym had level 28. So I feel like ideally we want level 28s for the... Ooh, Buccaneer's got an item. Full heal, nice. So yeah, this is the gym trainers to fight. They'll give us an idea of what we're up against and also provide some XP, but want to round out our squads a little more before we go in on anything. So we'll be starting off with just a little bit of grinding here. Nothing overwhelming. Blood Moon is murdering just about everything we find here. So it should all be fine. I do love that we got ourselves a Lunatone. Finally. Looking pretty sweet. I think this is the squad we're taking to the gym. A lot of things that are resistant to normal. I remember this being one of the harder gyms, and our squad is quite underleveled. The last two gyms got swept by our... Ooh. Alright, Psywave does really weird damage. That's the thing to watch out for. Maybe time to swap you out. Can Buccaneer take these fights? We don't want the XP share on Buccaneer, so it'd be good if Buccaneer could grab a few levels on her own. And again, these are about the same levels as us, so probably not, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be scared of a magnitude 10 if we stick around too many of these. Oh, Buccaneer's got another item. A super potion, nice. Heck, let's put Blood Moon up front again and use that super potion. We have a nigh limitless supply. Money has not been a huge issue with Buccaneer producing nuggets non-stop. So maybe we look to get everybody to level 25, then we'll go scout the gym. I do think we're going to need level 28s for the gym leader. The last two gyms were electric and fire, so our starter stomped both of those effortlessly, but it's led to our starter being much higher level than all of our other Pokemon. Do 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 do. I think Numel is immune to confusion, but the status, not the attack. I think it has own tempo. Basically, Numel is too stupid to be confused. Things need a brain to be affected by confusion. Can Obsidian take fights here? I feel like Obsidian would be able to. Maybe not some of the others. Might be worth putting the XP share on Stormcrow. Obsidian just needs a decent attack. Psywave. Probably. Varying intensity, 80% accuracy. Probably better than tackle. So I think Psywave has a random strength of between 1 and your current level. Oh, nice. Detect. No. Swap these over. Oh, I should give Obsidian... Did Obsidian have the dark glasses? No, Tinder's got the dark glasses. I don't think Obsidian even has a dark type move yet. Man, my neck is aching. With all the fire types and also, to a lesser extent, the fighting types, we don't want Stormcrow out front here. So we'll let the others do some fighting, see what level they end up at, and get Stormcrow up to level 25. Magnitude 9! It's a lot of magnitude! Okay, that was a critical, and that was a 9. But oof. Permanent fear of critical magnitude 10s. Destroyers of everything. Yeah, we've also got Fake Out, which we should be using. Which does more? Astonish or Nightshade? I guess it's probably Nightshade, but then Nightshade isn't going to cause flinching. No, Buccaneer's already a little battered. Alright, we'll go heal up at that. Might end up having to find somewhere softer to level Buccaneer. Somewhere easier for Buccaneer to hold her own. She's mostly around for the pickup rather than the fighting, though she does also have most of our HMs. Got a rotation going. Is there a better patch of grass somewhere? This isn't much better, but it's there, I guess. Spoink. Is that not? Oh, I thought Fake Out was a dark type attack. I guess not. It's normal apparently. Did they change that later?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, Tataken01. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hey, Burzum. How are you doing? Gently lift it off the ground and hold it there. Yeah. Catch it both sides and just pick it up. But what you've got to watch out for is that it's the psychic type, so it can still blast you with its mind powers while you're holding it. Ta-ta, Ken. But otherwise, it's like picking up a chicken. My chicken starts pecking at my hands while I'm trying to feed it. Just pop hands on either side, just pick it up in the air and hold it. Give it a good look. What now? It normally doesn't have a what now planned. Yeah, I think you've got it with that one, Burzum. That was probably it. The best Tatake around. A car based on a Pokemon? How across if you have a thing for beetles? Inspired by Machop's head fins. Fair enough. Did I... I've already... Oh, whatever. Are there any Pokemon that have got a spoiler? Almost out of Astonishers, I think. Yeah. I feel like a Skarmory would make a decent car. Any fish types? Yeah. Would be a motorbike. That's fair. I think my last car might have been based on a Torkoal. It looked a lot like that when I was driving it. Moved at a similar speed, too. We have not got a very full Pokédex. The tricycle Pokemon. So, would you like a matchup for the Finns? I don't know. I'm not seeing a good car Pokemon. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Kecleon's in my color, maybe. Nice green, some yellow detailing. Those twin sets of fins. No? You don't like Kecleon? Got those stripes. Linoon is pretty sleek, yeah. I think Linoon would be a limo. Look at how long it is. I forgot to change Pokemon. Oh well. Put Buccaneer up front for a little bit. Probably for like one fight. And then we'll change to Blood Moon. Ooh, let's change to Blood Moon even faster. Or even let Obsidian handle this, because I don't know that this guy's even going to be able to hit us. Just use Fury swipes. Bump, bump, bump. What about an onyx for card designs? It's got a pretty sleek fin. Probably a bit big for me, though. I like small cars. Could I see the Onyx being anything less than like a Land Rover or something? Oh, nice. This is no declutter. I'm trying to picture fins and stuff, but to be honest, I think most fins would look quite kind of silly on a car. Blink's got that one weird, really nasty move, hasn't it? Go for the Fury swipes. Arbok with its hood, maybe like a flared out effect at the bottom, like a step. But he'd always be bumping that though, that'd be a pain. Maybe I'm overthinking this. You know what, I've got it. I've got it. My car Pokemon. Rapidash. Big fancy spike on the front. Whole thing covered in a flame job. Perfect. Fast, comfortable, warm, hug it while sleeping. Not too big, probably has a comfortable turning arc. Buccaneer doing good work. Whoop, here comes the magnitude. Wasn't bad. It was only a 6 though. If I remember correctly, magnitude is a logarithmic scale. So a 7 would do 10 times the damage of a 6. And an 8 would do 10 times the damage of a 7. All the way up to 10 doing 10 times the damage of a 9. So I have to assume that literally any Pokemon in the game would be one-shot by a magnitude 10, based on those numbers. Sorry, kind of tired all of a sudden. Don't know where that came from. Thought I slept alright last night. Maybe it's just the cycling around in circles. Things will be better when we get the Versus Seeker. Oh, I meant to swap to Obsidian there, and that... okay. I did nothing that time. That one attack has really randomized damage. The time before it devastated us, and... I don't know what this maximum is right now. Suppose I could be using Rock Throw on these normals, because they're fire types, so... Oh, but I think I tried that and they were neutral. So that's like ground resist rock, which is a thing I don't think I knew about, but is apparently a thing that happens. Alright, we'll go take a look at the gym in a moment. Once Ascami hits level 25. I'll feel confident going in at those levels for the regular trainers. Kamiya's got an item. Super potion, decent. Confusion. Maybe I'll just pop a super potion on Buccaneer and let him go back up front. Let her go back up front. Do. Lowest level one. One that most needs the XP. Just scared of stray magnitudes. Right, Obsidian, you've got this. Whoop. I think this thing has low kick, seismic toss, and karate chop, along with focus energy, so nothing that can actually hurt us. Easy prey. Come on, Obsidian. Stop playing with your food and finish the fight. Guess me that Nightshade probably does more damage than Fury swipes. Let's give it a go. I think that's typically going to be more. Stormcrow fiercely refusing to level. Oh no, not my stat changes. Yeah, looks like we're about out of strength. Time to go back to town, I guess. Do 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 do. Oop. Oh, can't get into that grass from here. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, Nummel, let's see what you've got. Stormcrow, fiercely rejecting that next level. Spoink. Looks like it's super potion time. Pow. You gonna hit level 23 yet? Not quite. Oops, Stormcrow's 25 though. Let's go ahead and take the EXP share off over there. And let Buccaneer get some solo XP for a little bit. I don't like these psi waves. I think maybe we should go somewhere else. I'll just let somebody else handle the psi waves, maybe? Mod sport. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. With how compressed your moveset already is. How about you, Nummel? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Forgot that I just refilled my mug from my flask and tried to take a big swig. That water is borderline boiling. Ow. Ow. Why? These spoinks are making me nervous. And they're psi waves. And that's random damage. Scared of them getting fluky powerful attacks. I think we're almost out of strength again, so at that point we'll just head off to the gym. Buccaneer can lead on the way there. Grab a couple more levels and on the way maybe. Oh, nice. One shot, huh? Even with Astonish, and it's terrible everything. Really just it's terrible damage. I mean, it flinches. It's a ghost move. In every other sense other than its damage is great. Na, 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 na. This is also an obsidian situation. No use going for flinches, so we'll just Nightshade. Stop leering at me. It's really creepy. Can we get something that Buccaneer can fight, please? Thank you. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we'll get Buccaneer to 25 in no time. And that gym should be ours. Obsidian is just such a good counter to everything. Even with the less than amazing stats. The fact that there's no weaknesses and lots of resistances. Pretty good switching. I mean, normal fighting and psychic cannot hit Obsidian. Cannot even do damage. That's a lot of immunities. Oh, I don't want to be using Astonish here. I want to be using anything but Astonish. Need to save those for the Spoinks. The Astonishing Spoink is not going to be my superhero name. Come on, level 24. Not that much further to go. I could just get some things that Buccaneer can fight. Would be pretty sweet. It's obviously a fairly durable Spoink. Sonic has been doing a lot more to the others. Nice. Buccaneer's getting a lot of crits. More obsidian. It's not a bad thing to get this XP on obsidian, I suppose. We'll probably want it for the gym leader, if not the gym trainers. Nightshade. That red and blue is also what I see when I close my eyes at night. Just red and blue splatters with a small crooked figure staring hate down at me. It's all I see when I close my eyes. Is the boat going to be there, or do we need to get the tunnel? I can't remember where we left Mr. Briny. Well, let's guess that he's at the beach. Because if we go this way, we get to check out the trick house and see if there's anything new going on. Level 12, I thought maybe things here would be a little bit higher than that. And we're paralyzed. That's still not bad XP though. You know what, now we've got lava cookies, we can actually get rid of some of these paralyzed heals, so let's just use them. Buccaneer, what have you got for us? A full restore, wow. I think we just traded up on that paralyzed heal. Gulp in? Gulp, gulp. See if there's a new trick house, or if he's not ready. Ooh, there's a trick house. Enter through the scroll there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. Oh, Buccaneer's got another item already. It's just such good work. Hope our inventory is not too full. Oh, gotta use some rock smash here. Okay, we've got doors that open and close. Currently red is closed and blue is open. I keep coming back to this same place. It's just so good. Yeah, we too keep coming back to the trick house. For reasons unclear to us. Made it the fight type. Well, now that it's the fight type, we can go ahead and confusion it, I guess. Wow, this thing is near blind, apparently. Now it's a sight type. And now it's the ghost type. I'm already having trouble, then you have to beat me? It's not fair. I beat you because you're in trouble. Full of doors here, it's too small and dark in here. Help, help, help! Look, nobody likes a complainer. Just live your life out in that little room as best you can. I don't know what's going on here. I'm starting to feel sad. I'm starting to feel like none of these people came in here on purpose. But this is their life now. Sleepy Buccaneer. Where's our blue flute? Flute sound is not quite what it once was. Oh well. Swablu. Let's go ahead and strength it. I'm awful. Really? I thought I did pretty well there. I know I'm weak, and I have no sense of direction. That's why I'm lost in this strange person's house. Wood mail. Decent, I guess. Be good if we go up against a water gym. I don't get it. What would anyone want with a house this bizarre? Did you think you were coming here for a house viewing? Is that how they got you in here? You were wanting to purchase the place and then found out that it's terrible? I don't understand why you would, but whatever makes you feel good about yourself. Okay, so he owns a nose pass. Using Mudsport there is no longer his weirdest decision. I wonder what noise was that? This guy's got some weird Pokemon. I don't get it. How did I lose? I guess this guy doesn't get a lot of things. I don't get it. How many traps are in this house? Were you under the impression you were supposed to be counting? I didn't think that was a requirement. Rock Smash! Abifail memorized the secret code written on the scroll. Okay, but how do I get to that one? I see. Shadow Mail. The armor of the ninja. So powerful, and yet so stylish. So did Buccaneer not quite... No, Buccaneer did hit 25 during that core. For a moment there I thought we hadn't made it. Trickmaster is coveted. Hack, you've made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night to bring in those boulders. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Ah. You have earned this reward. Attained a hard stone. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment. I have to go now, my planet needs me. Would make sense if Trickmaster was an alien all along. It'd explain a lot of things. Stop off and buy some soda pop. It's a better heal than the super potions. Be good in emergencies. There's Mr. Briny. Good old fellow. It's the fastest way back home. Heidelberg, is it? Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. A man in pursuit of power. Power! Limitless power! Alright, I'm going to take just a moment to myself. Stretch out real quick, and when I get back, we're going to be taking on this gym. Be right back, everybody. Novelon, hey! How's it going, my dude? How's your day been? Let's see, we should hand out some items. Yeah, it's been good. Ooh, raises the power of rock type moves. Useful. Played Slay the Spire earlier. It was a little quiet, but we had a couple of people in. Had some fun runs. So what do we want people to have? Blood Moon probably wants the rock thing, the hard stone. Obsidian and Stormcrow, I don't think we've got any useful items for them. So it's just going to be berries. So we've done a little bit of leveling, we've got everybody up to level 25. I'm expecting the gym leader to have 30s, but we've got trainers to deal with first, so we'll see how those go. We've got a lot of Pokemon that should be real good for this, so we should be okay. We've got Rock type, Ghost type, Fighting type, Steel type. Hey, Burzum. You having internet troubles, dude? You kind of disappeared on me. Are you alright there? Still no luck with the PC, huh? Ooh. Have you had a chance to try one of the plug-in laptops and keyboards, or? You finished the flat? Nice! One less thing to worry about, right? Take it off the list. Yeah, congrats on the whole flat thing getting sorted. The pictures I've seen of your new flat look amazing. It looks real nice. 26th for the mouse and keyboard, right? Freedom! Hey, how's it going, champion-bound Aberfail? The doors in this gym open when you beat the awaiting trainers. The doors in this room are already open, so don't attack me. Too late. Trainers of Petalburg Gym use all kinds of items. The door at the left leads to the speed room, where people use speed. We suspected our father was into some shady stuff. Door at the right leads to the accuracy room. The room's name will be on the door, so choose carefully. Once you've chosen the door, well, hey, go for it. People are definitely chattier this gen. Yeah, seems that way. So are we going for some speed, or are we going for some accuracy? We're probably going to do them all, so... Left or right? Speed room, the sign says. Do you want to go through? Against our better judgment. A downhill slide. So, I hear you do speed in here. How's it working out for you? The ability to attack before the opponent. Just that alone puts me at a great advantage, don't you agree? Games get bloated with plot and chat. This is the last great game? You might be right. Okay, first trainer, level 27. He's only got one, though. Yeah, sometimes more is less with the story. Yeah, I mean, you gotta fit in with the group, right? Oh, we missed? Come on, get the side wave in. What happened to our accuracy? I guess we didn't go into the accuracy room, so we don't get any accuracy. Yeah, it's a nice haul of XP at least. Randall. That was a magnificent battle. Go on to the next room where a new challenge awaits you. At the left is the zero reduction room. The right door leads to the defense room. If you'll excuse me, I need to go chill out in the ambient hutch. I think I've had a little too much. Is there no game audio? Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a niche interest, Buzz. Few people appreciate the classics these days. Zero reduction room. Let's let Stormcrow have a go at this one. Don't waste your time trying to lower my Pokemon's abilities. That's not normally a thing that I do. Parker. I mean, I suppose we could sand attack him. If we felt like being trollsy. Shrouded in mist. Mist won't deflect that mist won't affect the accuracy of my swift attack. Nor will your sand attack, which you're also doing, I guess. Level gaps seem pretty good this gen. What, you mean pacing wise? Yeah, I mean I had to do a bit of grinding, but I'm swapping around my squad quite a lot. But yeah, this feels like a good difficulty level. My Pokemon's abilities weren't harmed, but I still lost, because the Pokemon themselves were extremely harmed. The next room is the Strength Room. Can you withstand brute force? Why don't we try somebody who doesn't care much about your strength? Our gym leader told us to go all out and beat you, even if you happen to be the leader's kid. In fact, his specific phrasing was especially if you happen to be the leader's kid. Just beat the crap out of that girl. Can't stand her. It's weird that he said that. I didn't really think about it at the time, but wow. It's like he really hates you. The leader. A man in pursuit of power. Yes, that is how he's been described to us. Oh, this thing's got pursuit. Okay. That didn't actually do very much. It can hit us, but it's not going to be super effective. I panicked for a moment because we're part ghost, but dark cancels that out, isn't it? Pokemons do lack something difficulty-wise. I mean, that's why we play Nuzlocke, yeah. There's certainly no difficulty in the base game. Uranium? I played a bit of Uranium. Maybe it could have been faster. Oh, you got a bug move too, huh? As well? Well is German for leader, I did not know that. But I went all out! That was my most powerful attack! The way you use your Pokemon. It's like your father's style. I guess you copied all of his moves, and that's the only reason you seem like you're any good. Defense room. Probably seems like Blood Moon's kind of problem. The 5G debacle? No, can't say that I have. The higher the defense, the more reckless I can be in attack. I'm not being unnecessarily defensive. You're being unnecessarily defensive. I think it says things about you and your family that you feel the need to be so reserved with each other. As suspected, they're using X-Defend to boost their defense. I will use special attacks to bypass that. Ooh, that hurt a lot. It's gotta be conspiracy, right? Defenses weren't enough. Suddenly starts crying. Learned a valuable lesson about being open with my feelings. Hold on a second. Strength room and the one-hit KO room. Okay, well we did the strength room, right? It's weird because I didn't see this door there. I guess it only appears once you've unlocked it. Was there nobody else who did 5G? Yeah, they make their money back by selling the data, Neuron. Accuracy room, huh? Well, Spuffy hasn't had a turn yet. This is the accuracy room. It's pretty nasty when every attack lands without fail. Let's see if you get to have an attack. Fisher, Hornbill. I mean, that would be fairly horrifying, yes. You are a cut above me. There are some even stronger trainers waiting for you. The left is the defense room, and the right is the recovery room. Your Pokemon's attack power will be on trial either way. Recovery room, huh? Well, if we're trialing attack power, then it makes sense to keep Spuffy up front. I'm not sure I remember the one about the phone. I remember many of the other debacles at your New Year's party. Did you get told off for it being too cheap and you should get yourself a decent phone? Maybe one that's not colored beige and is still on the default wallpaper. Or is the angle more along the lines of, what do you need a phone for? You never talk to anybody, you have no friends, and even if I did ring you on your phone, you'd never answer it. Oh, this was a debacle from a slightly different person than who I was assuming, I believe. Definitely stealing my data, but it's a great phone. Don't you care? Yeah. Yeah, I get you. They're all stealing our data. Then why does it matter which phone you pick if they're all stealing our data? Just when you think you're going to win, your opponent restores HP. Can you just imagine how awful that must feel? I'll show you exactly how awful it feels. I think I've experienced that before. We did. Come on, I almost look forward to it. It's not a New Year's party if it's not debacles to the left of us and debacles to the right. Yeah. I wonder if May is trying to set up a situation where, by showing how useful she is to the Chinese state, she might get their online support in maintaining her elected position. I mean, that kind of overseas support has been vital in other countries. That ability to be popular internationally. Learning counter. Don't think that's going to be much good for us. I mean, maybe, situationally. You can't depose a leader. Not a real leader. Not even with fake texts. It's true. better than Headbutt. Headbutt's got that flinch chance, and it's a different element. Couldn't restore HP enough. What attack power! I should have expected no less from our leader's kid. No, wait. A trainer's abilities are earned only through effort. I lost because my own efforts weren't enough. You did nothing useful in this whole battle. It was all on me. The one-hit KO room is next. Do we want to go through? From what I remember, this room is actually quite misleading. We're playing a Nuzlocke version. It is death. Yeah, it's actually critical hit room. They don't use one-hit kill moves. I'll put Blood Moon up front, I think. Yes, I repeatedly messaged multiple people, some of whom's contact details were not in my phone because I did not know them, to inform them that if I could have married Tolkien, I would have. But I don't think this affects my re-election campaign. My personal choices are nothing to do with the country. I'm not gonna take it easy on you just because you're our leader's kid. I'll show you how horrid it is for a Pokemon to take a critical hit. I think you're in the wrong room, sir. Cool trainer Burke. Hey, Tilcat, what's up? There was a critical lack of culture in the UK at the time that I sent that emergency text system. Where are you off to, Tilcat? He's climbing all over my everything. Came flying in here. She was... what are you up to? She was obviously on a mission. Wait, I misread that. Did that... I was looking over at Tilly when the text popped up. When he used the dire hit, did that say that the Pokemon started to hustle? That was in fact a crit. That's okay. Okay. No! I just wanted a Lunatone. We only just got him. Oh. Oh, come here. Come on, Tilly. I need a hug. I need a real hug. Say hello to the camera. Ugh. Hold on. Tilly's not enjoying this one bit, are you, Tilcat? Oh. Go on then. She's flying out of the room in an outrage now. Blood Moon! God. Gosh darn it. I didn't think that slash would do so much with it being a rock type. And then to use Pursuit just like that? Ah. Just wanted to raise a Lunatone. Now we'll never know what it'll... We only had this brief moment, Blood Moon. The moon has fallen. We've only just gone out, right? Can we use Fake Out? Yeah, we can use Fake Out, cool. Oh, it's faster than us, okay. Oh, of course, Astonish isn't gonna hit. We've got a Fury swipe here. The infinite malignity of the stars. Could almost be a dream if it weren't for the bodies. Can't believe we got killed by this Burke. Your power, you're the real deal. Father really is strong. He's a trainer worth my respect. I sense the same glow coming from you as your father. You too possess a cruel hunger. A terrifying battle awaits. We need to change box, don't we? Hold on, let's make our preparations. Believe it to be a dream, were it not for the bodies. And in strange aeons, even death may die. Who are we bringing up here? Pelicant's the highest level. Well, there goes the no-death run. None of these are going to have any special interactions with the normal type, I can't think. Guess we bring Pelicant up front. That's our contingency. Pelicant's accuracy can't be lowered, which is a thing we've encountered in there. second, I've just realised. We need to, okay, no, we did move back to this box. Do we want to go do a little more leveling before the gym leader, or do we go in like this? Do we feel comfortable? They all had what, 27? I figure he's gonna have 30s. But we're gonna have type advantages. For all that counts. Though I know not how. I don't think I've looked into any of the authorizing stuff. It's probably a thing I should do. What do you think, guys? Do we go in like this, or do we go and grab just a few more levels? Maybe get everybody up to level 27 or something? Pepe needs to quit. It's not good for him. I worry about that guy. It is a big decision. I'll be blaming you guys either way. Must have the wisdom for all of us. Alright, the highest they had was 27, so let's at least have what the trainers in its gym have. Now, grab him! Oh, never mind. Let's pop back to the volcano. Seems to be the best leveling spot.
All this time, this is it.
Need to reclaim my sport.
No, Helen, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate your support. And yeah, you gotta keep that spot. It's tradition now. I'll be outraged if you ever lose it. Instant ban. Could you still not hear it? I thought I'd turned it up quite a bit. I could hear it that time. Or did you just want to know where it's from? Oh, do you just not recognize it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I still need to make that louder, I guess. So hard to find time. Hopefully it was more audible then. Oh, he's not ready for the next time yet. Still couldn't? A lot of fringe viewers. That seemed quieter. Heard nothing? What is going on with this? I can hear it on my end. Does it not play on your end when I do the test? Oh, wait. I know what's going on. I think when I'm muting the game sound, it's also muting the alert box sound. Let me just mute that a different way, and we'll try again.
After all this time, this is it.
This is a test bit alert.
There, how was that one? Did it play? Quiet, but you heard it. Okay, good. I wonder if it comes across. I wonder if it comes across louder on my end than it does on your end. It's Welsh accented. They do a bunch of different voices for each language, but I was like, most of the English ones are going to have been used a whole bunch. And I wanted one that could be our voice, you know? So I played around with some of the foreign language ones, and I found that the Welsh voice... It, seems to get the English pronunciation pretty decent. And it's a voice that I don't think many other people will be using, so that's our text-to-speech bot. No one else can have it. Up the cable car. Yeah, the text-to-speech bots have different vocabularies based on which language they're set to. So that one is designed to read Welsh language. Not just be a Welsh accent. SHB, what is your problem? Gosh darn it, Burzum. Burzum has long since abandoned the pretense of class and taste. Ugh, my mouth and nose feel all fluffed up. It's almost as though I had a cat crawling around in my face. I'd have blinded myself. So I don't have to read the text anymore? You'd only start putting it in bits. So you're saying you know where sailors hang out? fanciest of patrons. No, I know, I know. In real life, he's worse. Much, much worse. I've been thinking about cutting off contact. Yeah, you get away with it because you've got that voice. Oh, wait, why did Seismic Toss hit? Oh, because he used Foresight. Which makes his next attack hit even if it's a ghost, yeah. Yeah, it's all about that deep, soothing voice. Keeps him out of jail. Cops get called in and the officer in charge is like, "Could I get you to do a reading at my daughter's wedding?" Well, I mean, I've suspected. Stephen Fry audiobooks? That's what helps us sleep, huh? Stephen Fry ASMR. Yeah, he confuses all of us. I don't actually know much about him as a person. Seen some of the things he's in, but that's obviously not a good judge. Flattering things about a particular group of people. Don't know which group of people, but that one does sound like a problem. Things that are aimed at groups of people tend to be, Yeah, that sort of thing suddenly adds a lot of nastiness into the smug but witty mix, along with this righteousness. Wink. We could have had one of those if it wasn't for that stupid Abra. And then we'd still have a Psychic type. And all wouldn't be lost. I'm gonna put the XP share on here. So I don't really want Stormcrow. Not gonna be great against a lot of the enemies out here. Being a steel type. So I'll put Obsidian at the top. Pelican should do okay. Yeah. No, yeah, I can see why that would put you off of a guy. Do 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 do. £3 each for Easter eggs. Tiny egg that came with a cuddly toy. Huge egg with 2 chocolate bars, yeah. There were no wrong answers here. It'll last a long time. I gotta question how much use you'll get out of it, but sure. Cadbury rabbit, nice. This will be a permanent reminder of that time you guys got £3 for Easter eggs. Painted wolf. Live the life of an ascetic. Cast aside those material those material possessions. I like that Norellan's on the exact same page as me. She tries to fill the house with junk, you try to live on the streets. Between you end up with somewhere that's vaguely habitable. Is that your teamwork? Oh, 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 oh. Finally, some good news. What sort of beautiful, graceful creature will Pelicant evolve into? Gawp! What a majestic gawp! What a majestic gawp! What a majestic gawp! That is a big bird. Trying to learn Protect. Wow, let's not learn that. Actually, what else do you have? Protect is probably better than Mist. Clothes, a bed, a shower, a towel, an oven, a plate, cup, cutlery, and a PC. If you only had one plate and cutlery, you'd have to wash it after every meal. I throw in there a phone and a dishwasher. Life is hard without a dishwasher. Just before each meal, okay. I didn't say right after each meal. Just in the period of time after each meal and before the next one you'd have to wash. We all know it would be immediately before the next meal each time. They have to wear sandals. Yuck. I've never liked sandals. I feel like my feet would get dirty. I also don't like wearing shorts. I'm always worried that the sun will get in. Can't imagine Pelip actually doing anything. Yeah, it's not mid-flight in that pose. It's just that's it on the ground. Desperately trying to lift itself up so it can breathe. In-combat eye design is horrible. Yeah. It's questionable choices. Pretty weird looking over here. From this angle too. Still got keen eye, that's decent. Also got keen eye. Yeah, I didn't see one, but there's that giant picture of a seagull, isn't there, with the actual size notice on it. Spooky stuff. There's away with your chips. Oh, learning Fury attack, so at least that's something. It's not a great move. Take it over agility, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Man, it's been a while since we went to the Zoology Museum, hasn't it? It was cool. Wasn't 100% sure how I felt about it, I guess. Felt a little weird as a vegetarian being in this place preserving the corpses of countless animals, many of whom were killed for their corpses. But museum! Yeah, giant historical animals are always terrifying. I panic a little every time I see Psywave. It's really random damage profile. A really big seagull in the Zoology Museum. Capable of consuming a person. Yeah. Wouldn't want to rumble with one of those on the beach. Going after your chips. Your chips are your life. Do, do, do. At least Pelican's clearing out most of the things here pretty quickly. Sad thing is, I don't know if Pelican is going to stick in the party after this. Doesn't really fill a useful spot, but this gym is going to be a hard one, I think. And Pelican was the highest level and does have Keen Eye. We've got EXP share for when we move on to the next area. So if we pick out some Pokemon that aren't high enough level, I mean, it's not going to be, as long as they're not going straight into a gym fight, they should be fine being in the back rank with like EXP share on until they catch up. I don't think so. You can use it to guarantee a one-hit kill move will hit, but I don't think those moves are. I don't know if they're even allowed competitively or if they work competitively. You can cheese through a lot of the game using Foresight Fisher, for example. But I don't think that's a competitive strategy. Maybe something like Foresight Dynamic Punch? I don't see it being used very often. I think using it to target ghosts with normal or fighting moves would be like the main thing. But even then, you'd probably just be taking like a dark move instead. Shadow Ball. A lot of things can learn that. Bear in mind that I've never really played any competitive Pokemon. But as far as I know, it's not a big thing. Yeah, sorry, Shadow Ball is Ghost. But they hit the same things. The things that they're good at attacking is exactly the same for Ghost and Dark. Yeah, Shadow Ball, Crunch, something like that. You'd probably use those rather than Foresight for attacking a Ghost if you could get your hands on them. An awkward time and nearly all the seeds are sold. Are we thinking about going to see that as a group, Noellen? Are we splitting up? Like, when we can, or...? I feel like I should see that one since I saw the first half. But... I never go to the cinema unless you guys drag me. Generally I'd rather watch a movie at home on my own, in the comfort of my own home, than go through all the discomfort of the cinema. Sounds cool to me. We just need to figure out a time that people can get there. Okay, that tracks. Yeah, I'm tentatively in for that. Keep popping these. Buccaneers got an item. Waits to see whether Pelicant or Stormcrow level up first. Stormcrow had a huge head start, but is a Skarmory. Not happening this Saturday. Okay. Is it like a Saturday afternoon we're looking at? Like, would we still be doing the game afterwards, or? Oh yeah, I suppose it's just gonna be... Just because it's gonna be that busy this Saturday. Yeah, have they reached the point where they're selling tickets for people to sit on the stairs yet? Yeah, I'd hope we could game still afterwards. We'll see the movie, then we'll all split up to play a tabletop game together. Loads of seats at 10 o'clock, huh? How long is this film? I don't want to go to bed late. It's probably only like, we're probably thinking like 70 minutes long. So I mean, it's a Disney film, right? They often tend to be quite short. Probably like a bit of a low budget thing. You know, the kids lose their attention after an hour, really. Just finish at 2 o'clock. Oh yeah, I suppose I didn't take into account the adverts. Only 182 minutes. Is it really going to be that long? Why bother? We all know what's going to happen at the end anyway. Exactly. If Tolkien was working on this, it'd be a whole different story. I could watch 9 hours of The Avengers, as directed by Tolkien. Written and directed by Tolkien. You know what? I should have healed before I came into this. I'm getting spooked by a powerful psi wave. A psi wave has a random strength. I don't think it would do that much damage if we got a really big one, and even if it was a crit, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose anybody again. We've all lost so much. Oops, Dumpco hit 27 first. All the song and poetry. I want an unabridged version of Lord of the Rings that includes all the songs and poetry. Every single one from the book. I actually would like a new set of Lord of the Rings films that actually follow the plot of the book, instead of just making everything up. Yeah, I want an unabridged film about the unabridged book. Help, I'm stuck. Spike doesn't turn well enough. I'm riding on grass in the raining ash. It's hard to turn. I don't know anything about... I've not even seen the trailer of the film. I don't know anything about it, so this is not a spoiler, but... Come on, I will be shocked if the film doesn't end with Captain America nobly sacrificing himself to use the Time Stone to bring everybody else back to life, while Iron Man says, "And I'm here too." Yeah, the films kind of lost me as they went on. I didn't feel they were a great adaptation. They sacrificed too much of the lore and the feel of the world for just looking pretty. Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor will sacrifice themselves? I mean, I think they've announced Iron Man 4. Maybe? Iron Man 3 said that Iron Man will return. They've definitely hinted at another Iron Man movie. But maybe that's misdirection, I don't know. He has in Avengers and Captain America. I guess. I don't count those. Those movies sucked. I'm talking about a real movie. Well, you're wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I got the feel that there was going to be a fourth Iron Man movie. I'll be sad if they don't, because that's like the only Marvel thing that I'm still invested in. Maybe in Thor? I like the first two Thors. I didn't like the third one too much. Most people like that best, it's just me. I'm just that guy. I really liked Thor in the first one. Thought he had a good feel to him. The third film was just too much interesting stuff crammed into one film that was too short to do credit to it all.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Cosmic DPS, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. I like how we were still on our bike when we got off the boat. We apparently rode it all the way here. Alright, do we need to heal? Let's heal anyway. Doing wheelies on deck, yeah. But yeah, if they killed off like their three big characters, I'd respect that at least, in that there'd be consequences. I feel like they're just getting rid of Captain America because they've run out of ideas for him. Like, what I really would have respected is if they'd done more with the post-Infinity War setting. Really giving us some stuff set in that devastated world. Heck, just continue with that. Have half of everybody just gone, including all of the big-name heroes. But they don't have the guts to do that. Oop, hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Gym Leader's Room. See for yourself what Pokémon await you. They lost and can't make it right. Yeah, everything from then on is done in that context. They can track down Thanos and destroy him, but that doesn't bring anyone back. In some places people rise up and try and take the place of fallen heroes, in other places it's just utter chaos. Some people lashing out at the heroes, others rising up to try and restore order. Who do we want up front here? Yeah, that's the sort of thing that I can see going on. Now that we've lost most of the heroes, the world is in chaos. You've got anybody with powers is either trying to seize power or is desperately fighting against them. Yeah, who's up front? Who's up front? Obsidian? Whose normal type attacks won't hit. That gives us our in, I think. So you did get 4 gym badges. Fine. As I promised, we will have a Pokémon battle. Yeah, this would be a great time to have, while you're having the Avengers film with the surviving heroes trying to hunt down Thanos. This is when you introduce the collections of minor heroes, desperately having these desperate battles on what's kind of a small scale on Earth, but you get the feeling that this is going on everywhere, and that it's small scale because this is all they can deal with. And it's from those characters that you like rebuild the, I want to say the Justice League, the Avengers. Like, they kind of tried to pretend that they were doing that at the end of the second film, where they gathered up the new group, but it really didn't stick. All the big names came back, and the other guys got shuffled into sidekick positions really quickly. Abifail. I'm so happy that I can beat my own child. But a battle is a battle. I will do everything in my power as the leader to win. You better give it your best shot if you intend to survive. Okay, so his first Pokemon is level 28. That's okay. It is a slacking, which is slightly less okay. Oh, freaking Astonish isn't gonna hit. Keep doing that. Fury swipes, please. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the point at which I started getting real salty with GT. There's a point in the fight with Baby where all the other Super Saiyans show up, and Goten and Trunks are like, okay, we'll fuse and go Super Saiyan 3 so we can back you up in this fight. And I'm like, heck yeah, we finally get to see Team Gotenks. This is gonna be awesome, I've been looking forward to this. And then Goku says, nah, you can't do anything useful, just give me your power and I'll handle everything. Like, Goku is the most boring character. Hi, Lady Meow. It's going... Why would you say that? Is that a concern currently? I mean, this guy seems like he doesn't have anything that can hit us, so nobody's dying right now. Just keeps putting us to sleep. Oh, he's got feint attack, never mind. See what that does. It's not bad. I don't want to say the wound's still too fresh. It was the character we were all really looking forward to getting. We all wanted that Lunatone. But the Blood Moon was short-lived. Yeah. Freaking Pursuit. We should have stuck that fight out, I guess. I didn't think it would have Pursuit. And didn't think it would use it, considering that Slash would have been a kill if I didn't heal or swap. I don't think you hear Tilly. She was around earlier, but she's... Unless she's phased through the door, she's not in my room right now. I think... Are you hearing the slacking yawning? Yeah, you missed Tilly, I'm afraid. That was a critical hit. We're gonna run out of Fury Swipes before this guy goes down. But yeah, we took a nasty hit. We thought we'd swap out to somebody who's better suited for the situation. And the enemy used Pursuit, and it's double damage against people who are swapping. And of course, it was our psychic types. Oh, are you... No! Well, at least we've forced out one of his healing items. He's only going to have a limited number. Stormcrow, maybe? Let's burn the rest of our Fury Swipes. Soften him up, and then we'll switch to Stormcrow and see what we can do. For the kill. We'll let Obsidian do what he can. You know what, let's use the blue fluid now. He's probably going to yawn again. I need to hack my Skype. Hacking Skype. Why is it so bad? Okay, so if we swap out now, Obsidian won't fall asleep. And it shouldn't do anything this turn, so Stormcrow's got time to get in safely. Heck you, Skype! What have you done for me lately? Okay, let's land a, Yeah, Noellen's told me that there's a, there might be a meetup happening. But hey, nah, it's cool. Thanks for stopping by, Lady Meow. It's always good to hear from you. Oh, we had a barrier. Nice. Perfectly planned. Oh, this thing has facade? So even if we'd, like, toxiced it or something... Oh, from you on there. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look. You kind of want to be here when I read it. I'll read it. Shall I read it now then? I'll have a look real quick. Okay, so he's got Feint Attack, which always hurts, but this will stop him from using Yawn. Oh my gosh! How do you get so many shinies and I get no shinies? And that one looked real good. Gonna get yourself that Phoenix, huh? Nice. Congrats. It's pretty sweet, yeah. That's a good looking shiny. So, yeah, that's definitely a nice recolor. Some shinies are like, why did they even bother? But that one looked good. This thing just has so much health. It's to bait you into using Toxic or something on him. And then he uses Facade, which is double the power if he's poisoned. You know what? He's near blind now, right? Let's switch to somebody with a little more output, shall we? No, it's cool. I've never seen one of those as a shiny before. Oh, I thought we still had Leech Seed. I guess we don't still have Leech Seed. Well, let's see if Mach Punch does a little more damage. Alright, see you later, Lady Meow. So good to hear from you. God, I did a lot more damage. I'm gonna put a Super Potion on Stormcrow just in case. Dropped it for Mach Punch, yeah. Looking back on it, I think I decided Spuffy's all attack, very little defense, so Leech Seed doesn't really pay off there. Leech Seed is good for a defensive Pokemon. Okay, well that's that one resolved. That's his first Pokemon down. Wasn't all that hard at all. I'm sure it's probably the toughest of his Pokemon as well. What else is he gonna have? It's got this thing, apparently. That's an unevolved Slacking, isn't it? I'm gonna stun Spore. gonna heal, actually. See what he does. Okay, so he does have... Frick! Let's get Stormcrow back out front. I think we might be stand attacking again here. We have to play this one slow and safe. The chicken sloth, yeah. So in its first and third forms, it's got ridiculous stats, but it only attacks every second turn. The middle form, I mean the stats are better than the first form. They're not nearly as good as the third form, but it attacks every turn. It's like has a lazy phase, a super active phase, and then a lazy phase, I guess. So this is one of the rare instances where the second form is potentially viable when there's a third form, because it's still got those, it's still got decent stats, not as good stats, but it attacks every turn like a normal Pokemon. Whereas the final form, its stats are massive. You saw how little damage we were doing to that. That thing can punch holes through walls, but it only gets to do something every second turn. And this thing is still quite durable by the looks of it. Okay, it's paralyzed and half-blind. Forces it into using feint attack or risking missing, so it'll probably be doing feint attack a lot. So hopefully we can just wear it down here. You know what, let's heal up Spuffy and maybe we can change back there. For the Mach Punch kill. Okay, missed. Good, good. Now, Mach Punch! Finish it! Oh, okay. Well, he's still blind and paralyzed, so, Alright, what else you got? Who's your ult? Another slacking, okay. He's gonna have facade. He's gonna have facade again, isn't he? So I probably don't want to stun spore him. Do we just switch straight to Stormcrow? Or do we switch to Obsidian? Heal Stormcrow and then switch to Stormcrow. Because he's not gonna have much that's gonna hurt Obsidian. Tightening its focus. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a thing. Interesting. Oh, that's the competitive slacking build. Since it only attacks every second turn, it uses Focus Punch, which is a move that takes 2 turns to hit. Okay, well it should be doing a thing this turn, so we'll switch to Stormcrow. Throw some sand in its face. Probably have to heal. Tightening its focus again. That's going to be a fighting type attack as well, isn't it? Oh, that's not a... Wait, that's not a 2-round thing, is it? That's not a 2-round attack. It charges up and then it attacks last, doesn't it? How does Focus Punch work? Why does it say that it charges up? No, I remember this. I'm mixing it up with like 5 different things here. Focus Punch is interrupted if you take damage while it's charging. Like, he's tightening up his focus. We're going to use Fury Attack. And then he won't be able to use his Focus Punch. There we go. What is the accuracy of our moves? 85. If we miss, then he gets the focus in. Well, let's go ahead and use Swift instead then. Let's not take that chance. Okay, I think we've got him figured out now. As long as we loop this and play it safe, we should be alright. Man in pursuit of power. So all he has is slackings and their ridiculous strength. Fair, I guess. It was a decent fight, but we figured him out. Dot, dot, dot. I can't move. Something has gone terribly wrong. I can't believe it. Abifail. I lost to Abifail? How pathetic am I? With that badge, your Pokemon will become increasingly defensive. TM42 contains facade. I've always put up a strong facade to hide my true feelings. Doubles the power of moves if the Pokemon is poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. It might be able to turn a bad situation into an advantage. As the gym leader, I can't express how upset I am. And as a father, I feel largely the same. Wally's parents came calling earlier. They said there's something they wanted to give you, Abifail. Hey Tyson, how you doing? Yeah, we've got both of them in. We used to use Stay Hydrated until he stopped working, so then we moved on to Stay Healthy, but now Hydrated is back and they just argue with each other. Yeah, you doing good today? Just gotta stay incredibly hydrated. Oh wait, Wally's parents live in this town, don't they? It's the other place where... The place where he is now is with his cousin. Thanks. Looked a little worrying at first, but we sorted it out. Pretty much cheesed it with Sand Attack. Hi there, Abifail. Our Wally has become very healthy since he went to Verdanturf Town. We owe it all to you. When Wally left town, you helped him catch a Pokémon, right? I mean, helped is a strong word. I stood there and watched. I think that made Wally really happy. Actually, not just Wally. It made me, his father, happy too. Happy that he's got such great friends as you. I mean, we've kind of been making fun of him all this time, but sure. This isn't a bribe or anything. But I'd really like you to have this. See, I'm gonna donate to you because I support your values. And obviously if your values change, and you do something that I don't like, then I'll stop donating. But this isn't a bribe because I was giving it to you anyway. It's not a bribe if it's something that I'm taking away if you change your mind. Hey, we got Surf. How unpredictable. If your Pokemon can surf, you'll be able to go to all sorts of places. Well, he's coming home soon. I'm looking forward to that. He's leaving the place with the good air that's made him feel incredibly healthy. I want you to keep this a secret from my husband. But our Wally left Verdanturf Town without telling anyone. You know, Wally is frail, but he's surprisingly strong-willed. I'm sure he'll come back safe and sound someday. Snap cut to Wally bleeding out in a ditch somewhere. Wally lying in a ditch, desperately reaching out for his inhaler and not quite able to reach it. That's how that's going down. Well, we got ourselves Surf, so there's the sky's the limit now, on account of we don't have Fly yet. So we've got some sea routes we can go and explore. I mean, let's have a look at our map. So I think the place we're supposed to go next is east of Mauville. Along this route here where there was a river. But there was a river we couldn't cross here, I don't know if anything's on it. And we can now surf along this route where we took the boat. We can also see if we can get anywhere along here, so we've got options. I think we'll probably start here, go across this sea route, see what cool things we can find. Means we need to figure out what Pokemon we're taking. Probably put away our Wingull. Bring Tinder back into the party? Salt is probably going to be our Surfer. Do we bring Tinder? Or maybe we put Obsidian away for now? Because we're going to need Positivity as our electric type. Spuffy's going to have a hard time. Because against the regular Pokemon. let's think. 'Cause in the water there's going to be Wingulls and Tentacles, both of which... One's poison and one's flying, both are good against grass and fighting. Which isn't good for Spuffy. I don't want to go without a grass type who could be really good against the trainers. Maybe we put Tinder back. And what if we get out Failboat? Really low level, but we'll put the XP share on him, and he's a grass type. It's about time he had a chance to shine. Do some catching up. Be good in some of the fights there. Bring him in as a reserve. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that that Surf HM. Buccaneer can also learn it, interesting. Bit of Water Gun. It's a little tempting to teach it to Buccaneer as an elemental move, but maybe not. Speaking of getting rid of Water Gun... Oh, you didn't even have a Water Gun. Get rid of Growl then. Let's see, EXP share. We probably need to tidy up our inventory as well. Deposit that. Deposit this. Deposit this. I don't think we're going to be using this armor right now. We got a confusion berry? We don't. Yeah, okay. There's going to be positivity up front. Failboat with the XP share. Should work. I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll be back in just 2 minutes. My mug's empty and I need some more. So, yeah, I'll just be 2 minutes, and when I get back, we'll dare the sea routes. Back in a moment, everybody. Alright, on we go, everybody. Time to go surfing, Okinawa style. Doo-doo-doo. See what we can find. So Wingull. It's a decent level too. Four times effective though. Wow, Failboat didn't level off of that? Is there a thing over there? This looks like a side passage. Some of these are going to be high level and some aren't. No, I guess not. Whoop! The blue, blue sky, the vast sea. So peaceful. Let us do battle! I will. Bubble Beam. It's not a movie you see a lot. I always liked it. I lost while I was lounging. I want to be told I'm relaxing to be with. Hee hee hee. Do you find me relaxing to be with? I mean, you just attacked me out of nowhere, so... I'm actually a little uncomfortable. Whoop. My body feels lighter in the water. It's as though I've been training at 10 times Earth's gravity. Right. I'm glad we swapped Spuffy in. Should be simple enough. Oh no. Astonishing. What else you got? Nice, Failboat. Nature power. Varies depending on the location. So if you're in water, it's a water attack. If you're on grass, it's a grass attack. That doesn't sound super useful, I have to say. It doesn't tell me the power either. Does that vary with the location too? I mean, it might be more useful than Astonish. Alright, you can have it. We'll try it out. So the girl complaining about feeling heavy as a pair of Whalmer. Interesting. I'm floating. It's as though I've just lost 2 incredibly heavy weights. Oh my gosh, Failboat is evolving! It's no longer gonna be that derpy little thing. What are you becoming, my friend? Something more stylish and intellectual, I'm sure. Magnificent. Your body weight is reduced to just 1/10 in the water. That would make me... Whoops, I'm not telling you my weight. I don't really get the weight thing, but okay. They always conceal their female character's weight in video games and stuff. Oops, we've left the wrong character out. Well, you know what, let's let Stormcrow have a turn. Because that. Steel is immune to poison. Nice. Still leveling. Positivity back up front. Take the item off of Buccaneer. An Ultra Ball. Fun. Hello, sir. Whew, I was worried that a kid was drowning when I saw you. I'm sitting on top of a Pokémon. Why would I be what? Seems to be okay, so what do you say to a battle? Swimmer Lewis. Doing a bit of a DBZ power up. Ah! Oh, I forgot to swap Pokemon again. Oh, forget it. I'm just worried about running out of sparks is all. Glub. Oh no, I was the one drowning all along. Sing this to wave one arm towards the beach. Huh. Not waving, but drowning. Let's let Buccaneer have this one, because I think this guy is not going to have water types. There's supposed to be a mystical rock around here. Do you know anything about it? Ruin Maniac Foster. Okay, I'd rather take a poison sting than more sand attacks, even though of course it poisons, every time. Let's get you off the table. Nice. Sailboat is zooming through those levels. Go ahead and use that. In fact, maybe I'll just swap you out. Let Stormcrow handle this. Looks like the right choice was made. Ooh, hold on a second. Why have we got 27 antidotes? What idiot is managing our inventory? Got something to start before bed? Okay. Yeah, okay. I hope it's nothing too alarming. Don't worry about it, dude. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll catch you next time. It was good for hearing from you. It was good to hear from you. Thanks for being here. Night. Ah man, I've just realized. Oh, Swift doesn't hit while dug in this generation? I set Nightbot to say night back when people say night. What I should have done is have him just go, huh? 'Cause his name's Nightbot. Airplane style. Send me a vector, Victor. Roger. Huh? Flight checks complete. Roger. Huh? Flight clearance received. Roger. Huh? I was thinking about that rock while my Pokemon remained weak. I mean, I guess training Pokemon isn't your job if you're here to look for the rock. I can spend hours and hours staring at a nice rock without growing bored. And I often do. Since we've got basically infinite money thanks to Buccaneer. Let's make use of it and exploit all these super potions. Ooh, we've got swimmers out here in this side route too. Spuffy, if you wouldn't mind. Swimming the deep blue sea. It feels the greatest. Don't know why you've got such an alarmed expression on your face then. Cop, 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 magic cop, 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 magic cop, 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 magic cop. Ooh, a tentacle. Okay. We'll switch. Bubble Beam, not acid? Interesting choice. Ooh, Constrict. That does very little in this game, but I was playing Slay the Spire earlier, and that move is a nightmare. There we go. What else you got? We're about to catch up with the others in no time. Feeling good about that fella. A Wingull. Probably the better flyer. Handles wing. I guess Positivity handles Wingulls. Use Wing Attack and not Water Gun. I lost. Now I'm feeling blue. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. It reflects the sky. Also, it splits light. Splits light, and blue light tends to go better where the lights split. Oh, I forgot to change Pokemon again. Alright, we'll just headbutt here. I'll probably still do it. The massive attack stat. Positivity back up front. I think we found a special rock. Nothing we can do with it yet, though. Do 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 do. Wait, level 34? I only just noticed that. That's actually quite worrying. That's a lot of level. Oh, that's what I was a little worried about. Okay, they didn't do as much as it could. Who knows what else this thing has. Do we switch to Stormcrow here, or was this most of its stuff? Won't do as much damage back, but yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Let's not take chances. The only electric type. There we go. Wasn't even that much XP. It was okay XP. Wasn't a huge amount for a level 34. I feel like there's something I came into my inventory to do. I can't remember what it was. Other than use the potion. So I think we need a leaf stone to evolve Failboat beyond his current stage. Oop. Right, back out to sea, I guess. Unusual looking island. Good. Got that item. Level 30 this time. These are some high level wild Pokemon. Don't seem to have amazing stats, mind, but wrapped and constricted. Oh, we can't be switched out, right. I'm just scared of that acid. 2 sparks should kill. I don't think it's worth going for the growl. Okay, we got a crit, nice. Hopefully Positivity will level up fairly quickly doing this, I guess. Oh, I know I came in. What other thing I was thinking of doing. I've still got Shockwave. I was wondering who could learn it. If anybody else could. Just Buccaneer? I'll pass on that. Found an iron. Now we can iron our clothes. All the fashion. I hear ironed clothes are incredibly fashionable. Don't really have any though. I don't really keep up with the, you know, the styles. Do 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 do. Alright. Going back and forth, I guess. Oh, we passed into a new route. Spuffy, if you wouldn't mind taking the lead. The sea is my backyard. I'm not gonna take it easy because you're a kid. You're on my property, kid. Wilma, eat 'em. Wilma seems to use Astonish a lot. Mind you, I guess he wouldn't be using his water moves here. Makes a certain amount of sense. Fake out? No. Did you take it easy on me by any chance? A little? Drifting along with the waves, I love it. Why don't you give it a try? I hear you can't swim, let's watch you drown. And I forgot to change Pokemon again. Sea routes are a nightmare. Why would anybody? Just why? Fortunately, my attack hasn't missed. Yeah, there's another guy there. Let's just deal with him first. I'm a lousy runner, but in the water, you can't catch me. So much switching here. Water types are a nightmare. It's just so much variety. Do you know that 90% of all life exists in the sea? That means that 90% of all Pokemon are water types, and it often feels that way. Come on. Oh, this might actually be bad. This might actually be bad. I may have done a stupid. Oh, it was a critical hit. Well, the era of positivity has come to an end. This is no longer a positivity stream. All positivity has left us. We used to have positivity here, but we don't anymore. I'm on a rampage? Yeah, not in a good way. I'm gonna lose in a swim race. Can I get to the shore, please? I'm devastating my squad today. No remorse. That was totally on me. I should have healed. I shouldn't have taken that chance with the confusion. Freaking tentacles. Everything out here is a way higher level than I expected. wonder if we've got anybody who can learn shockwaves so we get an electric attack. Please just use Swift. Yeah, so you doze off at your well, I suppose you're probably not at the PC, are you, Burzum? You're on your phone? On the laptop? Probably chilling somewhere comfortable. Burzum, why? Sofa and phone. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it had occurred to me that Blood Moon would have been able to learn it. I think we're almost into town. Having an electric attack is so painful in Pokemon games. So much, especially this one, because this game is like 90% water. Okay, here's town. Go around the edges and see what happens. Right, just drop positivity into the water. Burial at sea. Should have picked a tanky zapper. I didn't have a lot of choice. It was this guy or the mountain dog. And they both show up in the same route, so it was 50-50 which one I got. I mean, I could have stalled out until I got to the power plant and got myself a Vault Orb. I mean, those are as tanky as they come, right? But no, I didn't really pick my electric type. Yeah. And the power plant is quite late game. Well, not super late game, but we don't go there for a while, I don't think. For a game with so much water, this game's a little slim on electric types. Oh, I did put forward that we could have gotten a lantern. Well, people wanted the electric dog, and that meant taking the risk of getting a Plusle. And so all sense of positivity leaves our lives. Who joins the party? You think Sableye can learn Shockwave? Lantern would have been pretty good. Although bear in mind that we have 3 water types and that would have been the 4th. Obsidian can learn Shockwave. That's an option. What are your stats like? Decent special? Buccaneer can, yeah, but Buccaneer's mostly got HM moves and might need more HM moves. I wonder if Justice Bug will eventually be able to learn Shockwave. Like, most dragons can learn Thunderbolt and Thunder. I would imagine Dustox and Beautifly can learn it, but I don't think it's worth teaching them. I think Obsidian's gonna be our best bet. What are we getting rid of? Fake Out? Nightshade? Probably Fake Out, right? Yeah, once Justice Bug starts to get those levels. You'd get rid of Fury Swipes? So only normal type attack though. Because the Astonish and Nightshade won't hit normal types, so I suppose we could be using Shockwave there. Which is probably still better than Fury Swipes. If we're going up against something with high special defense, maybe? Stormcrow would learn Steel Wing naturally, though. I don't want to waste the TM. I might teach that to Pelicant. Besides, Steel Wing is... Any advantage to Y? Yeah, any TM we use is gone. Yeah, I'd have used it by now if it wasn't like that, but that's why I'm being cautious with my TMs. In case we need something later. That's also why I didn't teach Buccaneer Shockwave. Can go speed poison? I think they can. Failboat's a significantly lower level, yeah. I think Failboat will be a decent Pokemon. But right now it's just here because it's a grass type in a water area. Can put EXP share on it. Maybe it'll be useful later. Probably not here long term. Because we've got a grass type and a water type, and I don't think either of these two are going anywhere. So I don't think Failboat's going to be in our party for a long time, but I don't know, filling a spot. Maybe Trapinch will get this spot once we're done with the water route. See how that goes. Alright, off we go. What's next? Did you want to battle me? Sure, I'll go with you. Alright, let's see how good Shockwave is. So Shockwave is electric type Swift, so it's not crazy attack, but it always hits, and yeah, it's decent attack. It's not awful. Okay, so that's workable. Ugh, a Goldeen. Worst Pokemon. It's just doing this to mess with me. Excuse me. Alright, the Wingull at least ought to be easy. I wasn't good enough for you. I think you're going to keep getting better. I'll go for it too. All the swimmers are really weirdly flirty towards this 10-year-old. I guess we're in international waters here. There'll be no law on the open sea. Yeah, doing that stretch. I'm finding myself sleepy a lot lately. I must have drifted off to sleep while I was drifting in the waves. That seems dangerous. They do say that the best blitzball players can even sleep underwater. I lost. I'll just take a snooze, I think. Maybe watch some things on my phone. Oh my gosh, my phone. Floating and being rocked by the waves. It's like sleeping in a plush, comfy bed. I obviously have fancier beds than I do. Jerk. Buccaneers got an item. We challenge you as sister and brother. Oh hey Burzum, don't forget you need to check if Vagante will run on that laptop. I could do with knowing for tomorrow because remember we were talking about maybe doing Vagante in the evening? Like my stream ends at 5 and I can be free anytime after that. That tentacle is probably going to use acid on Spuffy and it's going to be horrible. Alright, let's let Stormcrow handle it. So we are running quite low on episodes. I mean, if tomorrow's not an option, that's fine. We can find another opportunity. It's just that I know that's a gap in your schedule. So I can still have Vagante tomorrow daytime. Okay, yeah, just let me know if it works, because I kind of need to know. So otherwise I'll be out in the evening. Right. Awesome! You're in a different class of tough! Do you have any friends who would go to the beach with you? Wow, harsh! My sister gave me this Pokemon. I raised it and now it's my important partner. I'm not going anywhere special. I'd just be going to the gym. I normally go to the gym on a Thursday evening. Playing some games with my friend is important too. And we do need more episodes of Vagante. We're down to like 3 weeks remaining. We're quite close to running out. Like at this point, there's no point in time where I'm not doing something. Everything else is squashed in between the streams. Sea is like my backyard. Let's battle. I should introduce you to this lady over there who said... Hang on, over there? The stream is mirrored. Over there who said the exact same thing. I lost on my home field. I'm in shock wave. Swim the seas with a heart full of dreams. It's a song! Anyways, I'm swimming some more. You do that, sir. Don't let anyone stop you. Nice, got a crit. Ding. Ooh, we're finally learning a dark type move. I think I'll get rid of Fury Swipes for that one. Is it better to get rid of Nightshade? So only physical attack, if we go up against a Chansey or something. Then we get rid of Nightshade, because that becomes increasingly useless as it goes on. Okay, nothing down there. Do you know a little town called Dewford? Just came from Dewford. It's not that little, it's got a Pokemon gym. Doesn't have a shop though, so yeah, maybe you're right. Probably just has a gym because it's isolated. But then again, you'd think they'd have a shop because of the isolation. I hate this! And I hate you! A weird saying is getting really trendy at Dewford Hall. Is it hee 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 ha ha ha? Because the people there are insane and I want nothing to do with them. Almost out of shockwaves. There's that yellow flute. Why are you asking me who I want to use it on? Only the Pokemon that's in the field can be confused. I suppose it's for double battles they feel the need to ask. But this isn't a double battle. Get it together, game. Do we go back and get more shockwaves, or do we press on? I mean, we'd get here with more on a second time, because we wouldn't have to fight the trainers. See what this lady's got going on, at least. We can at least clear out these weak ones. Buccaneer's got an item. Another gold nugget. That's 2 gold nuggets we found in the sea. My liar of a boyfriend told me that I look great in a bikini. Okay. And you went out in a bikini as a result, and now you're humiliated because everybody saw how terrible you look? I can see why you'd be mad about that. Drink the marrow. Oh, boo. Even if it's a lie, I love being told that I look great. You girls are so complex. I don't know if that's complexity you're describing. That sounded fairly shallow to me. My dream is to swim the world's 7 seas. Cool, how many seas have you swum so far? This is the first. Oh. I only learned to swim about a week ago. Dreams are hard sometimes. And I'm just looking for a landing site so I can know where I am next time, but I really need to sign off. I'm falling asleep at the computer here. Ooh, okay, that was a crit. I won't be able to swim the 7 seas like this. Pokemon will eat me. Playing with marine Pokemon is one of the pleasures of swimming. until you lose an arm to a Sharpedo. Alright, what else? There we go. Spotted this baby out of our little speedboat. Hang on, we'll deal with this lady. She's not the baby that we spotted out of the speedboat. We've not swum out here to see this girl. No, don't misunderstand me. I love the sea. Forget all my worries when I swim. But the sea is a harsh mistress. Alright, I shouldn't be using my shockwaves ideally. This thing's probably got pecs, so I don't want to swap into my my grass type. Guess Stormscrow is getting some more work. I wonder if Stormcrow can learn Thunderbolt. Just thinking it couldn't learn Shockwave, but you'd think that a metal thing flying through the clouds would attract lightning. Steel flying machine. Then again, maybe it's just that if you are the steel flying machine, you don't want to take that chance. That would be a bit of a gamble. You don't want to draw that kind of attention. Now that I think about it, it's a little weird that you get little ducks, around their head when they're confused. Like, those aren't things that exist in the Pokemon universe, right? Shouldn't there be Psyducks bobbing around your head in confusion? Instead of these weird alien animals. I mean, seeing these animals that don't exist in the universe must be very confusing. You win this round, Game Freak. But I'll be back. Keep up the swift work. This thing is bulky. Not that much defense, but look at how slow its health goes down. Feels a little like it's lagging. That's high HP for you. When I lose a battle, I get all stressed out. Work off your stress by swimming. It's so healthy to be out here with the sea, the harsh mistress. Guys, I want to turn around so I'm facing the ship, but not actually take a step, and she's not doing it. Sometimes you can turn on the spot. Sometimes she won't let you. See, I can turn the other ways. But apparently just facing this thing is enough to enter. Alright, we'll stand in front of it as though we're taking a selfie, instead of being ready to enter it next time. So guys, check it out! This ship sank, and it didn't sink very well. It's gonna be exciting exploration adventures inside it. But that'll have to be next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've all enjoyed it. I've had fun. We got a gym and we got to do some sailing, and we've rounded out our party levels. Hopefully there won't be much more grinding from this point, now that people are starting to catch up and we've got the EXP share. So yeah, next time I'll be doing Pokemon will be Monday evening. Next evening stream will be team stream on Friday. And tomorrow afternoon I will be playing Dragon's Dogma. So if any of those interest you, feel free to check them out. Thanks again for watching everybody, and I hope to see you all again. Good night everyone.